this video session, we will discuss about how to insert a row, how to insert a column, how to delete a row, how to delete a column, two or more than, and how can we merge. So first we are going to see how to insert a row. First I am going to enter some data like name, class. Okay, I am defining the name, suppose that Bob, and Ravi. Okay, in class 6, and Sam, that is third student name. Okay, and he is in class 7. Okay, now if you want to create or insert a row, so there are two methods. By default, if you want to create any row, so you have to select the column. By default, it will create a column or row. Suppose that if I am talking about the row, so it will generate or create a row on the top by default. So there is an option. First, go to the home tab on the ribbon option. This is our ribbons, and these are the menu bars. If you click on insert button, so this is a insert bar ribbons, and I'm talking about the home menu bar ribbons. So there are lots of options there: clipboard, font, alignment, number, styles, cells, and editing. So if you want to insert a row, so there is a cell option is there. Insert feature is there. By selecting insert feature, there are four options there. Insert cell, if you want to insert cell. No, I don't want to insert cell. Insert sheet row, yes, I want to insert sheet row. So by clicking on it, a row will be inserted here on the top of the Ravi. Okay, suppose that if you want to insert a row after Ravi, so you have to choose Sam name. So because by default in Excel it generate or create row on from the above of selected cell or selected row. So I'm going to select Sam. After that, insert sheet row option. You can create or insert any row. There is another method by selecting that row. Okay, just right click on it. There is an insert option. By choosing insert option, there is a lot four option is there. Just choose entire row option. OK button. Now you can see two rows are created. Okay, clear? Suppose that if you want to create two row after Ravi name, you can create by selecting Sam name. Right click here, insert option, entire row, OK button. Okay, now you can see two rows are created above the Ravi name and below the Ravi name. Okay, now if you want to delete that row, suppose that this row I want to delete, so same process, right click on it. In the delete option is there, just go to the delete option. Entire row you want to delete, yes, I want to delete entire row. Click on OK button. Now the entire row is deleted automatically. Okay, there is another method. Suppose that if you want to delete this row, there is another method. Go to the home tab on the ribbon, select delete option in cell option, delete sheet row. Okay, by selecting this option, again our row is deleted. Okay, now if you want to create a column, okay, how to create a column? Similarly, as you have created or inserted a row, similarly you can create a column. By default, row is created on the top and column is created on the left of the selected cell. Suppose that I am going to select this cell. So after selecting this cell, our new column will be generated to the left of this cell, not right. Okay, so by default it will create new column on the left of the selected cell. So this is the cell, and this column shifted to the next column, and here a blank column will be generated. Okay, how we will generate? Just select this column. After that, go to the home bar. Okay, home tab on the ribbon bar. That is the insert option, 4 option is there. Choose insert sheet column. Okay, after clicking on it, here you can see that a new column E is generated. And what about this column? This column is shifted to the next column. First, previously it was in F, and after generating a new column, it is shifted to the next column. Okay, so by default, a new column is generated to the left of the selected cell. Okay, suppose that again, if you want to create another column, just there is another method. By right click here, after selecting this cell, insert, go to the insert option, entire column is there option, choose it and OK button. Here now you can say that two columns are created. Okay, so there are two ways by which you can create your column. Okay, now how to delete the column? Suppose that if you want to delete a column, so you can select any one of the cell of this column. Suppose that I am selecting this column, this cell of this column. Basically you can select any column of that particular cell. After that, just right click here, go to the delete option. You want to delete entire column? Yes, I want to delete entire column. Choose entire column option and click on OK button. Now you can see that that column is deleted. Okay, another option, suppose that if you want to delete that column, that is E column, so there is another method. Go to the home tab on the ribbon. Okay, these are the ribbon options. Go to the cell option, that is a delete feature is there. Delete cell, delete sheet rows, delete sheet column. So you want to delete full column, so just choose it. After choosing this column, that column is disappeared. So there are two ways by which you can insert or delete your rows and columns. Okay, now second thing is that what is merging. Suppose that before discussing about the merging, we have to know about the column width, that is limitation, and changing the row height. Okay, so by default columns had the width of 8.43 point. Suppose that I am writing something here in this column A, B, C, and here you can see there the column length is exceeded, but by default the column width is 8.43 point. Okay, if a cell's content exceed the column width, that is content overflow, that is your content overflow. Basically it goes in next column. Okay, so but if you see that it is still present in your Excel sheet, when you double click on this cell to edit this content, that content reappears. Okay, so to change the width of the column, place a mouse over the right edge of the column heading, that is plus symbol is there. So by clicking on it, okay, here you can see the width. Okay, that is, it is showing 8 point something. Okay, I am using Excel 2019 actually, so that's why it is showing the width 8.33 or something 8.22, but in 2010 it is 8.43. You can increase the column width by selecting here. You can increase the column width. Now our column width is increased. So this is the plus symbol. You can decrease the column, you can increase the column width. Okay. And what about the row height? So similarly, the row height, there is a option is there. If you click on it here, there is a plus symbol is there. By choosing, by pressing this plus symbol, you can increase the size, or you can say that the height of the row. Decrease, increase. Okay, there is a plus symbol is there. Okay, now we are going to discuss the merging of the cell. Okay, so what about the merging? Merging cell is a feature in which that allow the multiple adjacent cell. Adjacent cell is what? That is, this is a cell. I'm writing something, and this is the cell. So both are adjacent to each other. If I'm talking about this cell, so this cell is adjacent to J, jth column, and L column. Okay, so MS merge cell is a feature in MS Excel that allows multiple adjacent cell to be combined in a single larger cell. Suppose that if you want to combine these content in a single column, in a single cell, this is a cell. Suppose that I am writing 1, 2, 3. This is another cell I am writing 4, 5, 6. This is another cell that is I am writing 7, 8, 9. So here right now it is different cell. This is a 1, 2, 3, that is different cell, that is different cell, that is different cell. But if you want to combine these three cell in a single cell, so you have to choose the merge option. So first you have to select these cell that you want to merge basically, and go to the home tab on the ribbon option. Okay, there is a alignment option is there. In alignment there is a merge and center option is available. So there is a drop down menu bar is given. Clicking on it, merge and center. Merge and center means if you want to go to merge, after merging all these numbers will appear at center. Now I'm going to see. Okay, after merging this number is showing 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm writing something again. Suppose that I'm writing A, B, C, D, E, F and G, H, G, R, H. Okay, and now I'm going to merge these cell. Select this cell by using select this cell, shift key and right arrow. So this cell will be selected. After that, go to the merge center option, merge cell. Merging cell only keeps upper left value and discard other values. Okay, so upper left value it is taking, no problem. I'm going to suppose that I'm going to merge this cell. These two cell I want to merge. Now my cell is merged. Here you can say that the middle line is disappeared. Suppose that if you want to merge these cells together, so by clicking on it, these cells are merged together. Okay, I'm going to merge these four cell. Go to the merge cell option. Okay, okay class. So in today's session we had discussed about how to insert a row, how to delete a row, how to insert a column, how to delete a column, what is column width, how to increase or decrease the column width, what is row height, how to increase or decrease the row height, and how to create a merge cell. Okay, so class, do the practice in your home. Thank you so much.